Hello everybody, myself Mehakpreet Kaur Sandhu. I am the women representative and chairperson at the College of New Caledonia Students Union.
Yo. Alright. If you were to talk about your story up in before college, how would you tell it? What was younger Mehak?
Okay, so here when I came in the starting, I was like very shy and I was not that much confident because there were not much people on the campus and there was not much stuff to do. But back in India, like I was a vocal kid. I always used to voice out my opinions for anything, and I think that things come from my dad. Like he always gave me and my brother equal opportunities, and we gained the same education, and I got the chance to come abroad for my studies all alone. And I have always been like that enthusiastic kid back in India as well. And I think all the credit goes to my family because I come from a village where girls are not given that much opportunities. They get married at a young age and then they come abroad. But I got a chance to study myself, and I come abroad like after doing my 12th grade at a young age, and I'm very proud of that I have accomplished a lot in my life.
What was it like landing in Prince George, knowing that you're going to be here for 2 years? And it wasn't even 2 years normally, it was 2 years in the pandemic.
True. So when I came here to CNC, like I came in September 2020 and the COVID-19 was going on during that time, and we were having online classes and nothing much was going on. So I used to come to the college, I used to go to the library, but there were not many students on campus, like hardly 2 or 3, and I started feeling homesick as well. So I always used to look for some volunteer work to do. I attended some tea, coffee and connection sessions with Miley. I attended women to women group, and I was developing interest in those kind of things. And then I thought I should maybe go into that further, like when I got to know that these kind of stuff is done with the students union and that, so I decided to join students union afterwards. But it was always really hard, when you come during pandemic, I was having no friends at all. So if I talk about Mehak, who came here in September, like all new, she was a very shy girl and I was feeling homesick, I was missing my family, and even in the starting months I was like all ready to go back to my country. And because it's hard, like during COVID it has been really hard, but I'm very proud to say that I came out of those things. I found the way to deal with that thing, which is really important. You have to always talk to someone or either find the way how you are gonna deal with the things or the struggles you are facing. And I feel that I have gained a lot of confidence working here, and now I am a new confident Mehak who can like approach different things in life. Like I have no fear in myself, and I think I can go for a lot of things.
And I think it's important to talk about that because despite all the problems that we had, you still kept on going. You didn't let problems phase you. You decided to be strong throughout the entirety of the thing. And I wonder, was that always a part of you, or did you learn something when you were here?
Okay, so like as I mentioned earlier, like I studied in a Christian school, so there were a lot of activities and competitions going on, and when I was a kid I used to participate in a lot of things. So that thing was always in me, like participation. Like my dad always taught me that no matter you win, no matter you lose, you have to participate. Like you should have the confidence to participate. And even if I talk about my women rep position, when I thought about running in the elections, it was like on the very last day I heard about it. And I heard, like during my campaigning period, I heard a lot of things from people, like the positive comments and then the negative comments, like no one knows you here, how are you gonna win the elections, why are you doing these things, you are pretty new here. And I was not having any connections, but I believed in myself. I have that confidence that no matter I win, no matter I lose, the most important thing is participation. So I ran for that position, and I'm glad that I've won it, and a lot of people supported me. And afterwards also, like, it has been always challenging due to the pandemic. Like, there were no events going on, there was no stuff going on, and we have to like start doing that thing like when I joined my term. So earlier I was not having, truly speaking, I was not having many ideas how to do stuff and all that thing. I have always participated in events, but I have no idea how we actually do that events and what kind of work like it takes to do events. I would say that I learned all of these things here at the Students' Union, that how you can like bring your ideas and how you can arrange events. You get all that power, like you get a chance to arrange the events. I got a chance to like do an event on the International Women's Day, and I'm really proud of that thing, that it was during COVID and I could see a lot of smiling faces, and that just made my day. And these things give me like power to do more. Even now we did the women to women group, and I really want to like do these things, and I think I got all that experience from the Students' Union only. If I was not working here, I would never knew how arranging events or how doing that stuff would look like. So I gained a lot of confidence after working here. I believe like a lot of students have potential in them, and even they can do a lot of great things, but they are just shy to maybe go or approach for help. So I just want to tell them, like, you can do anything. Even if you have a small idea, you can come to us, you can be a volunteer, you can be a member at large, or even you can be a rep at the Students' Union. You get that power to like almost do anything. So I just want to let them know, like, don't feel shy, just come to us, talk to us. Even if you are not finding your classroom, come to us, we will help you.
Like, is there any advice that you have to international students who are probably a lot like you, and what you would recommend that they do when they get here?
Okay, so like for most of the international students, when we newly came here, we start feeling homesick, and it's natural because you don't have friends here, you don't know anyone here, you're totally new. So I would just like advise them that just reach out to people, try to find ways how you can like spend your time. Search on Google, search for the different things, and now it's really great. We are having like classes back on campus. Just talk to people, don't be quiet and just suffer from things. Even if something is bothering you, just talk to people, reach out to people. Like, no one is gonna come to you and they would not know how are you feeling from inside. Like, all are like battling inside, all are suffering from a lot of things. Just don't keep them in your mind and suffer from that. Just reach out to people, talk to them, and keep yourself like busy and happy. And don't just sit free. When you are new in Canada, just try to keep yourself busy. It would really help you. Like, you will not get that much homesick. You know, I always wanted to do work which would give me that inner peace, that inner happiness, and I always want to do that stuff. So working at the Students' Union and working outside are two separate things. Here, that work is like, it gives you that inner happiness, that inner peace when you are able to accomplish great things, and working outside gives you money, but it don't gives you that happiness. So even if when I'm done with my studies, I am not that student who is just looking for some full-time work and just settling. I definitely want to like do something interesting and amazing and maybe explore like new opportunities. And I think my family also plays a role in that, because I come from a Sikh family and they have never like made any boundaries or limitations for me that you are not going to talk to that religion or not go into a Christian school. So they have always taught me like these kind of things. So I have been very well in like adjusting with people from different backgrounds. What happened to you, camera?
I swear that you're gonna start beating me up pretty quick.
No.
No?
Very patient with technical difficulties.
Okay. The camera should be good, the audio should be good, we should be good.
Should be good.
Hopefully.
So I would like to tell students, like, when you are in, I think the best chance is like when you are in a classroom, you can sit near them, you can study with them. Even if you are struggling in your class or something in an assignment, just go to them, talk to them if they can help you with that. Like, I know, like, when I was not feeling good with some of my assignments. Even a lot of students helped me with that, and just reach out to them. Just don't sit and think that everything would be good. Just reach out to them, talk to them, spend time with them, even plan to go out with them. That is the only way you will like develop those connections in Canada. I remember when I newly came here, like I used to live in Park Village apartments, and there were like 2-3 girls who used to do volunteer work. They used to take old people and even youth for a walk with them, and I was really amazed by that thing. So I reached out to them and I was like, I also want to do this stuff and want to go out with you guys. And they were from different states, different countries, and we hang out and we went for a walk. It was like for an hour we were talking and we were like learning about each other culture. So it feels really good, like when you learn new things about different religion and even different cultures, it feels good, like you feel good. Yeah.
Okay, so here's one thing I want to ask then, in the positive sense of things. What is the best memory that you have of the College of New Caledonia? It could be anything. It could be an event that you've done. It could be a funny story. It could be student union related. Anything that you want. What's one thing that stands out to you?
I think all of the wonderful memories here at the college are with the students union only, truly speaking.
Which is so great.
Because everything was online and you were the only guys who were working during that time, during pandemic, and your office was open. I could come there, I could ask for help. Most of like my memorable or amazing memories are with the union, of course. And then it's hard to like pick one thing from them. Like, I have enjoyed all the events with the union. Even if I say, when I newly came here and I got a chance to volunteer with Monica for the convocation last year, and that was a really great memory. Like, I was so lucky to see all the graduating students during the pandemic, and they were like so happy. I was really excited because no event was happening and everything was online, and suddenly I got a email from the union that I can volunteer with Monica for this, and I was like, okay, I'm going. And I was really excited because it was the first event which I attended.
So it's April now.
Yeah, it's April.
You have 2 weeks left as of recording this. Like, what's one thing you want to tell the new student representatives coming in? Like, what do you want them to know before they start?
Okay, so first of all, like, congratulations to all the new reps. Like, they have reached this position, and I think it is going to be a life-changing experience for them, or I could say one of the best experience in Canada. And I would like to advise them that just, like, work for the right things. Just raise your voice always for the right things, and you guys can bring a great change at the campus. So whatever you feel that this thing needs to be done at the campus, you have to talk for that. You have to be on the different committees, even the board of governors, EDCO, and you can bring that major changes. Just always be true to yourself and the union and to this position, because a lot of students vote for you guys and then you like become the rep. So just keep that in mind. Always do the right things, and there are so many opportunities in the union. You will get to know once you join that, and you guys are all lucky, and your hard work brought you guys to this position. So I would just say that be true to yourself and just work for like students. Be there for students. Just listen to students. Yeah.
So, as a person who's done almost everything at the college, you started as an active student who attended these events when almost nobody was.
Yeah, nobody wanted to attend those kind of events during pandemic.
And then you became a student representative, and then you became treasurer, and then you became board of governors.
Yeah.
And then you became chairperson. You have done so much. You've run events, you've advocated on committees, you've done all these types of things. What is a message that you want to send to students, like as your last message for them? Like what is the message that you want them to hear?
I would like, sorry.
It's a big question.
Yeah, that's right. So I believe that there are no limitations, no boundaries. Like when you are working for your future or when you are working on yourself, just don't set any boundaries or any limitations for you. be confident in yourself and just believe that you can do different things. Even if I talk about my experience, I'm doing kinesiology program, so I was having like 5 courses per semester because I want to finish my studies on time as well. And I heard a lot of comments from people like, you are not gonna do your courses well if you're working with the union, doing a lot of things, lot of stuff. But I'm really proud to say that apart from being good at my studies, taking so many courses, doing the skins diploma, and then taking almost every opportunity at the union, I think I was able to do all these things because I believed in myself. I have that confidence in myself. So just don't listen to people and don't get affected by anything. You can like talk to them, listen to them, but do what feels good for you. Like just do the work which will make your heart happy, which will like give you that inner peace. And there is like no limitation to anything. You have like a lot of opportunities here, and you can do anything if you believe in yourself. No matter if you win or if you fail at some things, like you might fail at some things, but never like let that thing affect you in a negative way. Always learn from that experience and, you know, do wonderful things in the future and accomplish a lot of great things.
So with every story there are chapters, right? And
Yeah.
this is the end of this chapter for you. This is it, really. By the time this releases, it's going to be end of April, maybe
True.
even the first few weeks of May.
Yeah.
So I think in this point in time, I think it'd be most appropriate for you to do your final send off, then your final goodbye.
I don't know what to say. Like, it's hard to believe that almost a year is finished and my term is coming to an end. Like, this is the kind of work I can do for my lifetime. Like, I can be women rep every year, but I know like other students should get that chance and they have to do some great, amazing things. I'm very emotional at this thing. Like, I don't want even to think at that part that I have just 2 weeks left. Like, whenever sometimes I think about this thing, I just don't like, you know, go into that zone, and I get emotional because it has been one of the best experience in Canada. Like, I got to work with best people like Damon, Amy, Rebecca, Leila, all. I like don't know. I'm gonna miss everyone, all of the team, like all the reps, Divya, Ashna, Hunter, Herman, everyone. I'm gonna miss them all. But you know, we have to always like move forward in life and we have to achieve great things. So I have a lot of things which I want to accomplish in my life. So I'm really glad I have accomplished this thing, and that is gonna be the beautiful chapter of my life. And I'm looking forward to do amazing work in future as well. Even I'm excited that I'm graduating, and it was my dad's dream. He like wanted to see me graduating from a Canadian institution, and he always wanted to see me as a strong, independent girl who is not like dependent on anyone. So I'm very proud that I'm that strong, independent girl now, and I have no boundaries, no limitations in front of me, and I believe I can do anything in life, whatever I want. And it just feels emotional, like you have to leave that office and new reps are gonna take your positions. It is an emotional thing, and I don't know what to speak about that, but I'm gonna miss everyone. And I would proudly say, and honestly, this is like one of the best experience in my life. And I'm really glad that I grabbed that opportunity. I ran for the elections. It made me a new confident girl, and I would not have gained that much confidence from anywhere. So yeah, thank you everyone for making me your women rep, trusting in me, and then giving me so many other positions, trusting me for being the chairperson for the college. And I'm just always grateful and thankful for everything, and even to all the students of CNC who voted for me, and you guys gave me a chance to be your rep. Otherwise, I would not have gained such experience. So thank you all for believing in me. That was an amazing journey.
To the next Prime Minister of Canada.